So I have here some portfolio websites that I liked, and I wanted to go over them and just show you what goes into a portfolio website and some different ways of approaching it. So I've got these sites saved here. This first one, doublesquare.co.uk. Just take a look and watch what happens. On the left side, I have the menu, the logo itself and the menu, that's what they chose. On the right side are very big and bold thumbnail style links, and when you mouse over the thumbnail, it actually shows you where that page is going to take you. And as I scroll, you'll notice the left side stays fixed and the right side scrolls. This is one way to approach a layout. Now, most of the thumbnails on the right are actually their work. Okay? So if you go in and let's say just look at one of the examples. So the left side changes. It goes into all the different projects that they've done. The right side actually goes into that one particular project. And again, when you scroll, left side stays the same, right side scrolls. And then you have a third column that just gives you a little intro into what this project was. So now you end up with a 3-column layout, navigation on the left, large images in the middle, and description of the project on the right. Very simple, very logical, and what I like about this is it's so minimal. The interface is almost completely white, and it lets the work stand out. So if you go to a different project, the left side stays the same, and the right side reloads. One cool thing that they did is when you're looking at a single project, you have its description, and below that you have a little grid icon that takes you back to the homepage. So the navigation is well thought out, and it's very simple. It's hard to get lost on this website. This next one, hardlycode.com. Very, very simple layout, just straightforward. You have a header which contains your menu. You have all the work. Again, large thumbnails, so you get straight to the work on the home page. When you mouse over them, you see the name of the project. And then at the bottom you have a footer which has other links. Their Twitter link and other things, their blog posts where you can go and read more. So just a header, a set of thumbnails, very big and bold, and then a footer. Extremely simple layout, can't get any simpler than that. But within that, they're trying to have fun with it by using really bold colors. So what happens when you click on the thumbnail? Again, very simple. You have the same header, the name of the project, large images with a description on the right side, and then back to the footer. So very simple, very consistent from the home page to a particular project. Let's see the next one. This is a different approach to the thumbnails. Whereas on these websites, the thumbnails were different sizes and the layout was kind of staggered. Here, this designer pretty much created every thumbnail at the same size and made a wall of thumbnails end to end. And again, when you mouse over the thumbnail, you get the name of the project. You have your header containing the menu, and you have a footer containing the links again. So it just reinforces pretty much the same links you find up here in the header, you find down here in the footer. Now what happens when you go into a particular project? Again, large images, same header, nice background, but then large images, description, more images, keep scrolling, and then back to the footer. So as you can see, there's a pattern here with these sites that I've chosen. I've chosen these because they keep the navigation, the layout, and everything really simple so you can focus on the work. This next one, very nice illustrated header, and you notice it animates. It's basically an animated GIF. It adds life to the page just with the 2 frames and the really simple artwork. Just that blink alone adds life to the page. And then you go down to the thumbnails. Once again, you see that same choice where you mouse over the thumbnail and you see the name and description of the project. And then you have a nice footer. The footer just balances out the header. Another nice illustration with links at the bottom to match the header. And then you have these. And if you click in, name of the project, large images, description of what they did, and then you have navigation for the projects itself. Go back to all the projects, go previous, or go next. This is a choice that you can also add to your portfolio. And the last one that I have here, pretty simple, but I kind of like the colors. Now here they chose to have an animated slideshow of their work. Instead of thumbnails right at the top, you have an animated slideshow followed by thumbnails. So you have both. You have some movement going on, some transition going on, so you're not staring at a static page. The slideshow just keeps you going through different projects. But then if you want to scroll down and just go directly to any project, you can do that. So you have the choice. As a visitor, you have a choice of just sitting back and following the slideshow or actively choosing the thumbnail. And in their footer, they have a lot going on. They have an Instagram feed, they have a Twitter feed, they have a blog feed, all in the footer. Well, just above the footer, they have that. The real footer itself has links, social media links, and you can sign up for their newsletter. So they're packing a lot into the footer, but as you can see, they also let their work pop. And you have little navigation buttons on the slideshow so you can scroll through it quickly. So these are just a few different approaches to a portfolio website. There are many, many different ways of doing this, but these are just a few different ones. So when it comes time for you to create yours, you can pick an approach from here. You can come up with your own. I've just chosen these because they're simple, and if you're creating a portfolio site for the first time, it gives you a kind of a good selection of paths to choose from to create your own.